Hey family, my name is Kee Kee Soto. I am a Zone 5B gardener living in upstate New York. Welcome to Urban Girl Gardening and Lifestyle. Today, I got a whole bunch of gardening stuff to get done, and I'm going to take you guys along for as much as I can without exhausting you and making this video way too long. But first, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and share this video out if you find it informative. Let's get started with a little harvest. Look at all this beautiful chamomile. If you haven't seen my last video on chamomile, please go and check that out. I'll come back and harvest all of this later. Right now, the focus is this beautiful butter crunch lettuce. This was a part of my winter sowing, and it is so delicious. This has to be some of the best tasting lettuce I have ever had. I want to say the salad bowl lettuce was really good as well. But this butter crunch lettuce, absolutely delicious. So we're gonna go ahead and we're using the cut and come again method. And what that is we're gonna cut the leaves, some of this lettuce, without bothering the root system. We're not pulling it up. And it's gonna grow right back for us. Now that is a beautiful lettuce harvest. All right, let's do some more. Here I have some dragon's tails radishes that are ready to be harvested, and I am actually going to quick pickle these. So I'm going to get some of these radishes here, and this is what they look like. Unlike your everyday radish, these guys grow up above the ground. So it's not really a root, but they are extremely delicious. They are spicy. And unless you like them super spicy, you want to grab them before they get too thick. Like your measurement is like the thickness of a pencil. Anything thicker than that, and they're going to be super spicy. Doesn't really matter how long it is, it's really your preference. But these are like the perfect size. Just a quick reminder to all of my subscribers, new and seasoned, if you enjoy my content, please go ahead and turn on those notification bells. If you take a look at my channel and you take a look at my video history, you'll see some videos that are thousands of views, and then you'll see some videos that are just like under 100. And that's because you are not in control of the videos you see. The algorithm is. As a matter of fact, you might not even see this one. So if you like this channel, if you are subscribed to me because you like the information I bring, or you like my style, or you like anything about my channel, make sure your notifications are on so that you are in control of what you see here on YouTube. I mean, after all, you hit that subscribe button for a reason, right? I am going to run this inside, get it soaking in some cold water, and then I'll be back. So here are those radishes in my quick refrigerator pickle blend. As some of you may know, I have created a hashtag, one veggie meal a day. I would love for you guys to join me. The goal of this hashtag is to inspire others to try new recipes and include vegetables in their meals. It doesn't have to be a only vegetable meal. These are those dragon tail radishes, and also there are some champion radishes that I harvested the other day. This recipe includes equal parts apple cider vinegar and water. There's a clove of chopped garlic. There's some fresh There's some fresh cilantro, there's some fresh oregano, there's some red onion, pepper, salt, sugar, and am I missing anything? Oh, dill seed, of course. Everything just went right into the jar. Give it a good shake, sit it in the refrigerator for a few days, and start snacking. One veggie meal a day. So if you're cooking up a new recipe, if you're trying a new vegetable in your garden, or even from the grocery store, farmer's market, make a video or include the recipe in the video and use the hashtag one veggie meal a day. That way I can add you to the playlist. Hey family, this is Editing Kiki. The sound got real disrespectful during this part of the video, so I'm going to do a voiceover just to explain to you guys real quick what we got going on. Here we are making some comfrey tea. Earlier in the season, actually maybe just about a week or so ago, my comfrey sprung up and gave me some beautiful purple flowers, but it's over it. It's ready to move on to the next phase of its life. So I'm going to go ahead and use up these leaves and make some comfrey tea fertilizer for the garden. Comfrey is used both in the garden and medicinally, but today we're making a fertilizer. It's actually related to borage. Some of you may see like the similarities in the leaves, but anyway, so comfrey contains all of the major and a lot of the micronutrients that we need in the garden. That's your phosphorus, that's your nitrogen, it has your potassium, it has calcium, it has magnesium. Like it's like a powerhouse fertilizer. So all we do is cut the leaves off and we're dropping it into my fertilizer bucket. As you can see, it look all gross. That's because I've used it before. And we're just gonna chop and add all the leaves to this bucket. Now those stems that you see me tossing, I'm actually gonna chop those up and throw them into the compost. There's a lot of spent foliage, but there's also new growth. Comfrey is a powerhouse. Okay, so the bucket is about halfway full. We're gonna go ahead and add some water to it. We actually had a lot of rain yesterday, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this water. I'm gonna take this stone and I'm gonna use it as sort of a paperweight. We wanna make sure that none of the comfrey floats up and out. We want it to sit there and we want it to ferment. So I'm gonna take this and it's gonna hold the comfrey down as we fill up this bucket with water. So we did lose some water, but now if you just enough to fill it, to fill the bucket. Yay! Perfect. We're gonna let that sit for about 2 weeks, and then when it's time to fertilize, I'm gonna come and bring you guys. Okay, so some of you may recall that I am attempting to grow rice. I used the last of a pack of seeds, rice seeds, and I tossed them in this grow bag maybe 2 weeks ago, I think that video was. Hopefully you saw that video. If you didn't, turn your notifications on. Again, if you want to have control over what you see on YouTube and you are subscribed to certain channels, turn on your notifications. Now, the only thing growing in this bag is some volunteer tomatoes, some volunteer squash, but the rice seeds are still whole. Nothing has happened. So I'm still determined to get this done now. So I went ahead and I bought some patty rice. It's exactly the same as the seeds that I bought. I think they were in my gardener seeds. But I looked at the reviews and a lot of people had success growing this brand. It's not advertised as rice seeds for growing, but like I said, a lot of people had success growing. I have been soaking the seeds in water for a little over 24 hours. They suggested 24. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just toss these seeds in here again. And I'm going to give it another shot. Guys, this is all a part of my journey to self-sufficiency. If I can successfully grow rice, then that's just like another notch on the self-sufficiency belt. I'm not giving up. So I'm just gonna rake this in. Rice loves to be wet, so I'm going to flood this with water in a little while. And we're gonna give it another go. Fingers crossed, y'all. Fingers crossed. Before we step out of this garden for our next task, do you guys see what I see? Ooh. Oh yeah. They aren't completely red yet. Oh, this one is nice and red. Ooh. I think I see some more on the other side too. Oh my goodness. Ooh. I got strawberries. No kids around for me to have to share with. I'm gonna give these a rinse. And they're all mine. Come here, come here, come here, come here, hurry, hurry. I think I'm gonna share with my husband. Look.
Whoa!
Okay, and before any kids follow you outside, I'm getting a big one though, because I gave you one.
Wait, why you get a big one?
Because I gave you one.
Okay, whatever.
Take this one. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheers.
I really want the big one.
No.
Whoa.
Oh my God. Yo. There's like so many that I picked up.
Wow.
And it was like red, and then I picked it up and it was like a whole batch of white on the other side.
Wow.
I'm like, damn.
These are good.
It's so good.
Strawberries from the garden. You can't beat that.
Anybody asked you to preach in my video?
Like, subscribe, share.
Yeah, listen to that part. Ain't it fun sneaking and do stuff without the kids?
Yes, I love it.
That was so good, y'all. So the last thing that we're going to do, I'm gonna pull out this bok choy because get this right out of the green stalk because it's starting to go to seed and I just don't need it. But I do need the room and I'm experimenting with my green stalk. You guys can see I have peppers in here. I have my kale. I have my broccoli plants and there's a sunflower here, which I grew sunflowers in my green stalk last season, so that's nothing new. And then down here, I got some poppies growing. There's some endive, like more poppies up here. Tomato plant. This was a volunteer that I just moved into here. I have some okra plants that I'm still trying to find room for. I love okra, and I want to be able to can a lot more. So I'm sticking them anywhere that I can, and why not try it out in the green stalk this year? So that is what I'm going to do. Pop that right in. Give it a nice new home. I still have like 3 okra plants that I need to find room for, but at this point, I'm just gonna stick it everywhere I can. And there we are. We are growing okra in the green stalk. And this is gonna go right into the compost. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. We got a whole lot done today, but there is still so much more work to do. The work is never done in the garden. Remember to follow me on other social media. That is TikTok, that is Instagram, that is Facebook, all Urban Girl Gardening. If you're looking for other information, how to support my channel, check the description box. It has been a pleasure hanging out with you all. Learn with me, grow with me. I love y'all. For real. Bye.